Hi, I'm Dawn here with the hottest group in the United States, Electric Red.
Yeah, we are.
I'm here with four of the hottest ladies in the industry. Ladies, we're first going to start with how did you all meet?
Nice.
Okay.
Well, Sarah and I met when we were kids in Toronto, Canada. We grew up together and went to the same art schools, and that's how we met. And then these two lovely girls,
New York gals.
Pinky and Leslie, met because they both live in New York. One's from Harlem, one's from Brooklyn. They went to the same high school, and their dance groups competed. And we'll never know who the winner was, because according to her it was them, and according to her it was them. So who knows?
Yeah.
So how did you come up with your name, Electric Red?
Oh, that was me. I came up with it. In Leslie's car in New York, driving around the city and trying to come up with something that was different, but still shocking, but still unique. Everything that encompassed who Electric Red is. And I was there, and it was like, pop, Electric Red just fell out of my mouth. And Leslie was like, I like it. And we ran with it. Now we're
So would you say, well, I say this, when I hear Electric Red, I think of pop and rock music. Would you say you have like an edgy sound?
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely. We're not your typical average girl group. You know what I mean? Total respect and, due to the Destiny's Childs and to all those other groups out there, we love them and what they've done. But we're trying to do something a little different. We're trying to create a little path of our own, and we like to call our music urban pop or urban world, just because we've all traveled around the world, and the ghetto-ness that we all have from where we came from in our neighborhoods, we like to incorporate that and make it a worldly sound. Ghetto, worldly, together, urban, world. There we go. That's us.
Okay.
us.
Yes.
Sexy,
Okay.
sweet,
Rock stars,
fashion forward,
Right.
strong.
Now you performed at Sugar Hill in Atlanta, and you had on some very interesting
You were there.
outfits.
You were there.
you
You
were.
were on that show. Yeah, you did.
I was actually up with Missy Elliott
Oh,
checking
yeah.
you out.
That's
and,
a buddy of ours. We like Missy.
we really enjoyed the performance. So who would you say, or who can you tell us were your stylists? Because that's when I just formed the word automatically. These girls are hot.
Wow.
Nice.
I love it.
Shout out to Erin Hirsch. She styled us for that, as well as Kendra, her assistant. Hooked it up.
They do a great job.
Okay,
great.
so, and where are they based? Where are they located?
In Los Angeles.
Okay. Now, Sarah, I heard that you have some experience in music videos.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us about that?
Well, there's some great directors that came out of Toronto. We've all actually been in music videos, not to call anybody out. but
Okay.
I am an ex-video hoe, and just to touch on that,
Talk to me. Let's keep it real. Talk to the South.
I just, I feel like it has a really negative cloud over it, if you will. And there's a lot of people that start off, in this industry that, maybe have been introduced to music videos and went along their path, were able to become CEOs of companies, i.e. Puffy, J-Lo. If you turn around right here, we can give you a list of a couple.
Close up on this. Close up
Sean
on this.
Holmes, Usher Raymond, Kamora Lee Simmons.
James Pearl, Electric
Yes.
Red.
It goes on and on and on, but I think in this day and age, it's a lot different. The internet access and blog and us, whatever it may be out there, so there's a lot more access to that kind of information that we would not have known about those people before. Yes, I have done some music videos. I did pay my rent. And
The rent
that's
was
about
paid.
it.
But before she did videos, before any of us did videos, we were in ballet, jazz, musical theater,
Yeah, we went
networks,
to performing
and
arts school.
So exactly,
Pretty
we
good background
actually
in
have a very
Extensive.
substantial
Right.
background.
Good.
Yeah, and not just
Honing our
not
craft.
just it's
Yeah.
like we went to private art schools. Like we really had to. You were
You had to be
tested and
talented.
graded.
Right,
and-
on what you're...
Yeah.
So the ballet, is that the key to those beautiful legs that y'all were displaying the other night?
I would give it to the
They have-
ballet.
they have the most-
I would definitely give
They
it to
have
ballet.
the most toned bodies ever. Yeah. So, tell me about the dream. How was it working with the dream?
It was amazing.
It's a dream.
Yeah, it's a real blessing. He totally got us just from one meeting. He saw the vision, understood, you know, just he could say whatever. We were fearless, and I think for him too, it was a nice little ride because he'd be like, oh, he's Richard. We'll say anything, and so I can really take it there creatively with them, and it's been amazing.
Excuse me, and they really do say anything
Sure
when
do.
they're ready.
Sorry.
We do.
Well, okay, y'all have a ball of energy on the stage. I'm telling you, it was like watching the Bratz dolls in action. I'm serious.
I'll take that.
You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, South. I'm not, all into looks, but these girls are really beautiful. And it was like just watching 4 Bratz dolls just take the stage. What do you do before you go on stage to just bring all that energy? Do you do a chant with yourselves? Backstage, what do you do? What is it like being backstage before a performance?
We start off with a prayer because you have to say a prayer before a performance. We just hype each other up. We might have a shot, perhaps.
I've noticed,
quiet time.
right before we go on stage, I've noticed that every's kind of like gets into their own. Like there's a lot going on. You might have a rip in your tights, or it's not always as planned out as you want it to be. So we all have our own. We go through the show and just go out there and have a good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what other producers have you worked with?
Along the
Before we
process.
were signed to Def Jam, we had a production deal with Rodney Jerkins, which was amazing. We're huge fans of his music, and he's the truth. So we worked with him for a couple of months before we were signed, and we did a couple of songs with him. And that was an amazing experience. He took a chance on us, which was really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what my song is? We F you.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm not going to say what F actually means straight out, but you just get the idea.
Yeah.
Rhymes with truck, okay?
Who rhymes with